Welcome back to the catch up here on Cris Cyborg's YouTube channel. I am James Lynch. She is Cris Cyborg. Look at this setup, Cris. You're pulling out all the stops today. Looks good.
Yes, I'm very excited. You know, the first time we're doing videos here in the studio. Thank you for having me here, James.
Of course. Happy to catch up with you. We got a lot that obviously is going on this weekend with the Super Bowl, but I wanted to rewind to last weekend. What did you get up to? We had the UFC card. Did you get up to anything last weekend?
I watched the fights, and then I did some training, I did some video, but you know, it's chill at the house.
Okay, gotcha. What did you think of Molly McCann's win last weekend? That was pretty cool. She's in a new weight class. She went out there and got a quick finish.
That was a great victory for her. You know, see how much she sacrificed to make the weight to 115, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
She did great. I think she can be the next champion. You know, she's getting amazing on bar. It was really good.
Yeah, it was really cool to see Molly, a class act through and throughout. We need more personalities like her, and it's great to see her find new life in a new weight class there, which is great. So obviously we had our show last week. I know there's been some tweets that you've put out there as well, but any update from PFL? The only thing we know now, because they made it official yesterday, you will not be fighting Leah McCourt next. She's fighting Sinead Kavanagh. How surprised were you by that?
You know, I know it's set for Leah. Leah should next for the line for the title. She was the contender #1. I'm ready to fight now. I told them I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. It's going to be Larissa Pachecho. I'm ready. I just don't want to sit down, wait for so long. If I have to wait, for sure I'm going to be making one more boxing fight. You know, I've been training and waiting.
Okay, so no update yet. Has PFL spoken to you at all in the last little bit, or is it still not much going on there?
Not much has gone on, you know. We talked last time and no much.
No update. Okay, gotcha. So is it possible that your next fight could be boxing? You kind of mentioned it there. Is that possible that we might not see you in the MMA cage next?
You know, I want to be active, you know, and it's nice to have some boxing fights to help my record, you know, improving my game, learning more. And I think it's important. And it motivate, you know, keep training, keep work. And then if I don't have MMA fights, there's no have a reason to sit down and waiting. I think I can train, I can do some boxing fights, and I'm really excited about. And for sure, you know, next it can, if it be Larissa, you know, it's gonna be. But if it take too long, for sure I'm gonna do one boxing fight before.
Well, that's the thing too, is Larissa's also in limbo as well, because who's she gonna fight? There's no other, like, right? Like, it seems like PFL is kind of, you know, moving the featherweights over to Bellator. Like, we don't really know what's going on. So do you think that'll make it easier to get this fight booked? Because Larissa also needs to fight someone. There really isn't anyone else for her to fight.
Yes, the reality, let's see how it's going to happen, you know, into the division. But I have some fights in my contract, and I would like to make some fights in the contract.
Yeah.
I know it's one, the Larissa, but, you know, I have another ones who have to start to work and see what's going to happen.
I know last time we spoke, you'd mentioned about going to work with Holly Holm. Have they gotten back to you at all? Do you know if you will get to go out to Jackson Wink and train with her? Have you spoken to her at all?
Yes, you know, I already have a date to go, Albuquerque. I'm very excited. I talked to the team, talked to Holly. You know, we've been studying Kayla for a little while already, you know. I was been training for her already. I'm very excited I was super fan of Holly Holm. I think she's a legend. She's a big example. The female fighter is really nice. Be part of her camp. And I think she's going to come with a great victory. You know, it's going to be good.
Excellent. Of course, this weekend, I know we have a UFC card, but I think the big thing is the Super Bowl, right? Yeah. I kind of know which way you're leaning on this just based off where you live, but who is your pick for the Super Bowl? I'll tell you mine after.
You know, I'm going to be in Vegas. You know, I have some friends there now. I'm going to be with the 49ers.
Okay, 49ers, yeah.
Uniform I use it when I fight Miami. And, you know, I'm going to be 49.
Okay.
And you, Jay?
I'm going the other way. I'm going Kansas City. Only because I just think that, like, Mahomes has played so well. Like, it's hard to pick against him, but it's going to be a really good event. And it's in Las Vegas. I wish I was there because it's going to be a big event this weekend. So you said you're going to be going down to Vegas, or what are you doing this weekend?
No, I know here is raining a lot. So
okay.
I was supposed to go to Vegas today, but probably I'm going tomorrow.
Okay.
I have some podcast there, some setup. And
oh, cool.
With some friends, and I'm gonna be training, you know, because I have to be ready. I'm going to Albuquerque, so I'm gonna be excited to train. So I've been training, been in the routine, and to see what's gonna be.
Are you taking the Cyborg RV down to Vegas?
Maybe.
Okay.
You know, let's see if it stop the rain. You know, we've been making plans, supposed to leave it today, but maybe just the car. You know, we getting prepared for it coming back, and then one more week, and then probably go to Albuquerque.
Okay, well, that's interesting. We got to do our Portuguese saying of the week. I don't really know how you'd say this, but I got to ask anyways. How do you say Super Bowl in Portuguese? How would I say that?
Super Bowl in English. I don't know. I think
Is there any word like what would you call
I
it?
think it is a Super Bowl. I think I don't know.
It's just called Super Bowl. There's no translation.
I think probably people say Super Bowl. It's
Okay.
like a tournament.
That's the easiest one I've had to do yet. So maybe I did that on purpose because then I don't look, I can't screw it up. How can I say the Super Bowl wrong, right?
Now a lot of words keep in English, you know?
For sure.
Is that-
For sure. A bit of a shorter show here today, but if you got anything, Chris, that you want to mention, we got CrisCyborg.com. We've got the OnlyFans, which is the behind the scenes, blogs and all that cool stuff. You got the Q&As on CrisCyborg.com. You can sign up for less than a cup of coffee. You can pay with Bitcoin. Anything you got going on behind the scenes you want to tell our audience here today, Chris?
you can sign up, subscribe my OnlyFans. Just have a nice content, have a great videos. You guys gonna like. See a little bit cyber outside the cage, outside fighting. And you guys can go to my website. You can get a merchandise. Have some merchandise you didn't see anywhere. Just see my website. We accept the crypto, Bitcoin, and they're gonna have the conference this year too. You can go to my website and sign up to. You can go to the conference, and I'm gonna be there. I'm super excited. And that's it, James. I'm excited for the Super Bowl week, and I'm going to Vegas and keep training. And I'm excited to go to Albuquerque too.